Hello, welcome to Channel 5 News. I'm here to tell you about Don't Being Excluded. Welcome! We're celebrating Unity Day. This is a big celebration. It's celebrating kindness and unity and non-bullying. This means a whole lot because there's lots of bullies out there. And this is showing that we can be kind and nice. So we're going to do it. We're going to all show that we are in this together. We're going to be unity.
Hey Libby Dragons, welcome to our Unity Day Assembly. My name is Miss Gilfeather and I'm one of the 5th grade teachers here in the Odyssey program. I appreciate your willingness to listen and be present in our assembly today as we work together to promote kindness, accept one another, and work towards inclusion in everything that we do. I appreciate the fact that you're all here wearing orange and you're being a willing audience and attentive listeners. I have some stories to share with you from some of our fellow dragons that want to share some of their experiences about what it's like to be excluded, what it means to celebrate Unity Day here in our school program. So let's listen, let's join together and see what we can do to avoid anybody else having those experiences in their future.
Hi, I'm Charlie Weed, and what unity means to me is a group of people working towards the same common goal. And while working towards this goal, everyone is kind, considerate, and respectful to those around them. I personally felt very welcomed when I came to Libby in 5th grade, but I know that this might not be the case for everyone. So I think it's important to be aware and inclusive to all. Whether it's choosing someone new for partner work, inviting people to sit with you at lunch, or just being a good friend, it's the small things we can do every day that will unify our school. No one wants to be excluded. If you see someone being left out, think of how you would feel in their shoes. Go out of your way to help them and make sure they feel included. I know that if everyone does their part, we will unite Libby and create a better environment for us all.
To me, Unity Day means on Unity Day, no one gets left out and they're all included in a group. No one is bullied or bullying, and also not picked on for something they are wearing because we are all wearing the same thing, an orange shirt. We all give out compliments for things other people have and help out when needed.
Hi, I think Unity Day is my opinion on Unity Day, I would say it's kind of like a day where we all get together and say no to bullying and purposeful exclusion and mean things like that, because sometimes when you're sticking up for yourself alone, it's a bit hard, but when you have a whole community to help you, then it gets so much easier because you know that there are a lot of people on your side ready to help you along the way. And I think Community Day is kind of about us all coming together, and that's I think what I like about it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Ryder Densmore, and Unity Day means to me is to make sure people are included. Ask them to join your group. Ask them to be on your team. Ask them to be your friend. Sure, they may not be your friend right now, but once you meet them and you start talking with them, you could become amazing friends with them, and you just needed to actually talk with them for once. Some people in my grade, they don't really get included that much, so I invite them to join my team, play games with me. And I feel like they're a lot happier when I do that. I just feel like it makes them so much better, makes them happier. It just makes them feel better about themselves. So I would just recommend doing that because you want to be nice to people. You don't want to be mean. I mean, if you're mean to somebody, they wouldn't like you. So you got to be nice to people. You got to make them feel included.
One day at my old school, I was once playing with a friend at my old school, and everyone left him out. And I went up to him and I said, "Hey, do you want to go play Foursquare?" because we had a Foursquare court at our old school. And he's like, yeah, sure. So we went and played Foursquare with other people, but then they kept targeting him. So I stood up for him and I said, hey, stop. And then they said, okay. And then they stopped targeting him. And he thanked me. And yeah, so Unity Day means to me inclusion and acceptance.
Okay, so what unity means to me is everyone joining together. No bullying and no ill exclusion. Everyone just goes together and has a good time. They don't yell at people and they don't be mad at people. And yeah, that is what Unity Day means to me.
To me, Unity Day means that everyone is a part of something and no one gets left out.
And to me, Unity Day means that everybody is accepted and is kind to one another.
Unity Day is a good way to bring people together, even when they might be having a rough time.
Unity Day to me means a day where everyone treats each other with kindness and respect. And in our school, we should always do that for everybody because, it feels good to be hanging out with your friends, and we want everybody to have a fun feeling like that. My vision is a Libby Center where everybody has a group that they can hang out with and feel accepted and safe.
To me, Unity Day means always being kind and accepting. No matter how different somebody is, that doesn't mean they're a bad person. That just means that they might not be the same as you, and that's okay. If somebody's from a different culture, they're a different age, a different height, a different gender, a different sexuality. No matter what, you still have to be kind to them and nice, and you have to stick with them. Unity is a big part of being in a community. I like to think that's the reason why unity is at the end. It's probably not correct, but that's how I think of it anyways. And that's how I'm reminding myself that to be in a community, you have to have unity. Because in a community, you're like one big family, one big group of friends. You always have to help each other. You always have to be kind to each other. That's a big part of unity. That's basically the definition, is always sticking together and being like one giant family. So basically, Unity Day means no matter how different somebody may seem, give them a try, You gotta be kind to them, and you gotta be nice, and you gotta be accepting. So that's what Unity Day means to me, is always sticking with something.
For me, Unity Day means a bit of things. I really feel left out a lot, and having a day make me feel in when I want to, it feels good.
Now, this community is something special. And it's not just special, it's so beautiful and unique because every little thing you do contributes to this community. Even a simple task like cleaning up after yourself just so someone else doesn't have to. The idea of doing your part and looking out for others is unity, because minuscule and inconsequential things can help someone through whatever they're going through. Remember, this community is helping others through their failures and celebrating all of our individual successes.
Wow, I don't know about you, but those are some powerful messages by our fellow dragons today. Thank you for each of you for your comments, your words, your stories. Every one of us values the fact that you made yourself vulnerable enough to share with us today, and we appreciate you. Thank you. I challenge each of you to take what you're learning today, take what you're hearing today, and make it part of your everyday life. Choose kindness, actively include others, and seek to be friends and accept those for who they are at this point in their life, and treat each other with mutual respect. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for your time.